Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about good old Juju the Cow at it again, lying to his audience because that's all he knows how to do. That's all he will ever continue to do, and he'll always be mad at Eric July, I guess, for being called the N-word 3 times on a live stream with Yellow Flash on Flashcast because that's apparently his thing now. He's just going to keep crying over and over again about this nonsense, but that isn't actually what he's crying about currently. He's sitting there talking about how Eric is flopping and Eric's sales are bad, even though all he does is look at the sales of the pre-order campaigns, not realizing how dumb he actually is. And he continues to lie to his audience. But, as usual, we'll start here with the latest campaign from the Rippaverse called the Rippaverzine number 2. You can, of course, get that for just $7, or if you are a Rippaverse member, you can get it for free. Just pay for shipping, of course. But they also have the collector's edition and the signed CGC stuff. Not really my thing, but I think the poster is nice. I think the actual Rippazines are cool. I read through the first one. It was a lot of fun. And very interesting getting interviews from people like Mike Barron, Chuck Dixon, Dean Cain, and so on and so on. But congratulations to John Boyega for reaching his pledge goal of $1,000 over on Kickstarter. Even though he is funded fully on Fund My Comic, it is awesome that he's also fully funded on Kickstarter so that we can get things like the dad variant of the book, which is right here. I'm interested in getting that. Let's get into everything. So, this is from Eric July, of course, saying, thanks to all the customers of the Rippaverse. In 2 years, we sold over 150,000 books, and I appreciate you all. You've helped build a more independent parallel entertainment. Rippazine number 2's pre-order collection is live. Grab the base version of the book for just $7.
The Rippaverse has sold over 150,000 books in 2 years, and it's all thanks to you. Your support has helped contribute to a parallel and more independent economy in entertainment. Right now, we have an active pre-order collection for issue number 2 of Rippaverse magazine. It's only $7, and it features a new short story about a brand new character, Saoirse. So if you've been on the fence or you're just curious about the Rippaverse, the Rippazine
that might get copyrighted.
Is a perfect entry point. With a low price, you can get previews of all of our books. So head over to Rippaverse.com and pre-order Rippazine number 2, which has already sold 3,000 copies. You should also consider becoming a Rippaverse member on the website. Then you can get the latest
Yeah, that's gonna be a little crazy with the copyright.
Rippazine for no additional cost. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that. But we were talking about individuals saying things like, why the F are these guys hyping up an ad for floundering Grifter? Indie comic publisher, in reference to Hail the Lore. Liking the fact that there's Rippaverse ads on YouTube. Eric is pissing away cash on ads for a mid-product instead of, paying the artist for better quality work. Yes, because apparently Joe Bennett is low quality. It's a weird hill, but at least they're passing away on it. It's, bro, again, you can't even define what a grifter is, because that's why I say present the swindle being done. I'll wait. There's no swindle being done. People are happy with their product, and they're continuing to support the product that is the Rippaverse. So again, I don't understand how people go around continuing to say the exact same things all the time. It gets very tiring, and I don't understand why it just continues to happen. But I guess because they're not seeing the success that other people are, that's just what they're going to continue to do. It's like, I don't understand how people don't get tired of repeating the same exact thing that every other weirdo says. It's just weird to me. So you have people like Dick Masterson, because of course Eric put out a video talking about how the mainstream is losing money and the indie scene is gaining money, where he says comic book shops are struggling in this mainstream market. The future looks like the way of the indie creators. Check out the full clip below. Where he says, Eric's sales look like the mainstream graphic though, plummeting. But it doesn't matter though. But it doesn't matter. I thought you said it doesn't matter. Why are you always pocket watching if it doesn't matter? It's so weird to me. And I say $10 million and 150,000 books sold later, and yet he's made more money in 2 years than you've made in your whole career. You are indeed envious. Congrats on lying to your audience once again. Looking at pre-order numbers constantly is a very foolish thing for you to do. And of course you have this individual, of course, saying, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. The subject is that all these YouTubers, from Eric July to Dax Herrera, Pedo, and Yellow Flash are all grifting. He gets really upset about being called a grifter, which is funny. They don't have a clue how to make comics. Well, Vito's comic looks like trash. Yellow Flash is making a comic that looks better than like half the stuff in mainstream and indie. And Eric July clearly knows how to make comics. People continue to buy them. So, but for some reason, some are being allowed to grift with no pushback. Bro, again, define grifter. It's participating in a small swindling. Nobody's swindling except maybe Dax Herrera, because he is a grifter. He's probably the only one you've actually called a grifter that's actually a grifter. I'm not grifting crap for brains. I'm doing a comedy show. That's not funny, by the way. It's a show people listen to laugh at jokes, because of course I'm just directly reading your tweet and you failed to even say this correctly or type this correctly. And they pay money, so I do the show they listen to. I don't make comics. Well, you don't make comedy either. You don't make books that are actually good. You know, you made that novel or a couple novels that are actually good. So nobody should really care what you're saying, but it's always fun to call you out on your nonsense, because this is all you know how to do now, is sit up here and cry about the guy who called you a word, and you're still crying about it over a year later, and still trying to somehow talk down on Eric July's business when it's making more money than yours. It's funny how they like to say, oh, you all they do is talk about the money, and literally this individual is doing the exact same thing, talking about a man's money, another man's pockets, which I think is extremely cringe of you to do, to constantly try to talk about another man's pockets. I think it's very gay, and I think you need to stop. You just need to stop. You need to figure out your life. You need to figure out what you're doing with it, and you need to figure out how you can stop being so angry at somebody else being successful because you got called a word 3 times and you're still upset about it. It's like, get a grip, you weirdo. That's why you have to have a whole persona, because your name is so stupid. It's like you had to come up with another name that's even dumber, and then you have, you know, you're hosting 2 different shows that are garbage, by the way. At least in my opinion. Again, it's all opinions at the end of the day. But man, you need to really figure out your life, because you just have so much hatred for somebody else built up for no real reason. But thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button, comment below if you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video live stream, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.